Over whether or not to reopen states appears to be splitting along partisan lines in many cases. Some Democrats arguing government action backed by science is protecting vulnerable people. Conservatives say they agree, but they believe there is room to protect both their citizens' physical and economic health. Correspondent Leland Vittert is here with the rest of the story. Hey, Leland.
Hey, good evening to you, Shannon. After 9/11, George W. Bush famously said, "You are with us or you are with the terrorists." The framing back then was pretty simple: good guys and bad guys. Now it is far more complex. Those who talk about the economic cost of a shutdown are branded heartless deathmongers. And those who talk about public health are said to be tone deaf to the now 22 million seeking jobless claims. More protests to reopen the economy are coming. End the lockdown plans a Saturday rally at the Maryland State Capitol building, Monday at the Pennsylvania State House, and next week there will be a Wisconsin Freedom Rally in Madison. The movement started with 10,000 cars taking over the streets of Lansing, Michigan. New York Magazine's caption said of the protesters, they, quote, look a lot like refugees from a Tea Party rally 10 years ago. And Democratic governors argue public health trumps most everything else at this point.
Untold numbers who gassed up on the way here or grabbed a bite on the way home. We know that this rally endangered people.
That believes we should reopen Kentucky immediately right now. Folks, that would kill people.
But the other side has its reasons to be skeptical. Politico's John F. Harris laid out the danger, writing, the pandemic response arguably could represent a caricature of what critics disdain about liberalism. Government responding in a panicky way to headlines and hysteria ran roughshod over individual freedom in the private sector. A problem whose only remedy was even more remorseless expansion of government. Republican Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana says this debate is a question of the lesser of two evils.
I value life. We all value life in America. So this isn't a question of not valuing life. This is a question of making a hard decision with the cold, hard facts.
So that leaves us really with two debates. The first about the indisputable trade-off that exists between damage to the economy and public health. Secondly, Shannon, the debate is if those on the other side of the debate from your position are worthy of scorn or consideration.
Well, hopefully we can have respectful disagreements.